guys, welcome to United. Welcome to another video. And here it is, the match review for the Barcelona Sevilla game. As I said guys, if I don't do the match review the same day as the game, it's because I am at work at the moment. Or I'll be in work at that time, and I will be releasing the next day. Today is transfer deadline day. Barcelona still looking to bring in Dembele for the time that I'm recording this video. Apparently Eric Garcia is not leaving, Todibo and Ousmane Dembele, their future's still in the air. We'll see, there's a lot of things going to happen. Tomorrow coming up is going to be the Barcelona final squad for at least the next couple months until January. And see what are our chances. But for now, let's talk about what happened in the game against Sevilla. I did see the game. It was not the best game from Barcelona ever. But I don't think it was that bad. It wasn't too bad. I think that this was more what I expected of Barcelona, because I was seeing a lot of people that were, getting way too hyped. That, I've been hearing people saying treble in social media and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm not saying that we're gonna not win the treble or that we're not gonna win anything at all. I'm just saying to everyone here, and I think that anyone that is sensible needs to think not on winning titles necessarily, but just on doing things well. Working well our youngsters, trying to adapt the players, try to get them back to physical fitness, which apparently is what's going on here. I've been seeing a much better, not only physicality, but the mentality of the players. It's been overall, it wasn't the best game. There's some things to talk about for sure. But overall, I think that once we come from this, from the international break, which I call it the dead break, because it kills me literally having an international break of just games that are worth nothing for the most part. But without further ado, let's start with the lineups and then we'll go ahead and talk about the game. Barcelona opted to go with Neto in net, Sergio Roberto, Ronald Araujo, Piqué and Jordi Alba in defense, a midfield duo of Sergio Busquets and Frenkie de Jong, three attacking midfielders in Coutinho and Griezmann, Felipe Coutinho and Ansu Fati, and up top, Lionel Messi. While Sevilla opted to go with Bono in net, Jesus Navas, Jules Koundé, Diego Carlos and Marcos Acuna in defense, a midfield trio of Fernando, John Jordan and Ivan Rakitic, and up top, Suso, Lucas Ocampos and Luke de Jong. And alright, let's get the goals out of the way. The first one for Luke de Jong very early on, a second set piece from the corner that we concede, and well, we didn't defend it very well. The ball was dead in the area. Luke de Jong caught it first than everyone else, and Neto had no chance. But the important thing is that we were able to react very quickly. We didn't get down. Normally, if this happened to Barcelona in another day, in another season, we would have down tools. We would have, been very uncomfortable. We didn't. We were focused. We were focused on, just playing our game. And straight away, pass from Messi to Jordi Alba. Navas makes some mistakes in the control, leaves it dead inside the penalty area, and Coutinho catches it and puts it in the back of the net for the equalizer a couple seconds later, after you can see the first. With that said, there were a few more chances here or there, but the game after that was kind of, not there. Sevilla played amazingly. This has to be the best Sevilla that I've seen in years. Probably this is the best Sevilla I've seen ever in my lifetime watching football, which has been, sporadically since 2008 and very constantly since 2014. This has to be the best Sevilla I've seen. Maybe not by names the best, but in terms of the playing quality, the level of competitivity that they can do, the level of intensity, concentration, their tactics, it's just very, very good. It was nice seeing Rakitic back at the Camp Nou. Unfortunately, not with our shirt. I'm always going to have very good memories of Ivan Rakitic. I just wanted to leave that out there. Today's performances. Players that I was kind of concerned with in today's performances. One of them is the same name that I hope gets dropped for next game, because honestly, we cannot keep having this player here not doing anything. Antoine Griezmann. Sorry to Antoine Griezmann fans. Sorry if you're more of an Antoine Griezmann fan than a Barcelona fan, but he cannot be playing for Barcelona to start right now. One thing, I know that a lot of people are going to be saying, well, if you drop it now, it's going to kill his confidence. And my answer to that is, doesn't Dembele deserve any confidence? Trincao, Pedri, even Conrad de la Fuente, don't they deserve confidence? So Griezmann, he's been given enough chances at the timing. I'm not saying he's never to play again. I'm just saying, for the time being, drop him. Try the other players. You already gave him a run of games. He's already been given a crap load of games last season. Give the other players that are different profiles like Griezmann a chance to play there. Maybe have Griezmann rotate with Coutinho down that attacking midfield if he improves there. But for the time being, Griezmann cannot be there. Like, if your only excuse to Griezmann to stay in the team is that he attacks the space and defensively he tracks back and does a pretty decent job, then I'm like, well, that's the least that he should be doing. If he's not doing anything with the ball, then his movement off the ball should at least be there. But you cannot excuse having a 120 million player on the field if he's not going to be performing, if he's not going to be doing anything. Because Trincao, as soon as he enters the pitch, or Pedri, or Dembele, they add a lot more. By the way, Dembele not entering this game, I don't want to blame Koeman, because what was said in the media, in the Barcelona media, very early on when Koeman was hired, was he wants to recover the best Dembele. And I believe that, because he likes to play with natural wingers. Then now they're trying to blame it on Koeman, that he wants apparently not to have Dembele anymore. I'm like, I don't believe that. Like, I truly don't believe that. Is the board that is like, don't play Dembele because we're trying to get him, offload him to Manchester United, because we want to sign Depay. I'm not saying Depay is a bad player. If we sign Depay, that would be pretty decent. I don't know where he's going to be playing, because at the moment right now there's two players that are kind of fixed in our forward line, which is Ansu Fati and Lionel Messi. But I'm not going to get into the Depay topic right now. If he comes, I'll talk about it in tomorrow's video. But going back to the game, the other worrying performance today, or yesterday, was Felipe Coutinho. Coutinho, we know, yes, he scored a goal, but like I said, stats for me matter very little to nothing if what you're doing in the field is not what you're supposed to be doing. And this was more of a Coutinho performance of the Coutinho that we saw under Ernesto Valverde, which was a very, very down Coutinho. Like, he wasn't attempting much. Like, I'm not saying that he played necessarily badly. It's just that, like Griezmann, I didn't notice him. Other than the goal, I didn't notice him much. And we need Coutinho to be, gaining more confidence game by game. He's playing in the most privileged position in the field, which is that attacking role position, which is exactly his position. Griezmann is playing out of position, sort of. Like, ideally, Griezmann's position is also where Coutinho is. Ansu Fati, yeah, he plays very well in that area, but ideally, I think that centrally he'll be more beneficial. So, at Messi, best position would also be in that number 10 position, and having maybe like a number 9 or some like a Luis Suarez or a Samuel Eto'o, one of those two profiles, having runs in behind for him. So Coutinho, if he's gonna be playing in the most privileged position that he has in the field, we need to demand a lot of Coutinho. Busquets was, I praised Busquets the last game, and the other game I thought he wasn't too bad. This game we had problems, and I'm not gonna blame Busquets for everything. I'm not about that, because if the whole team drops a level of intensity and of confidence, then obviously everyone else is gonna follow. Like, it wasn't only Busquets. Frenkie de Jong tried to do a few things. Sergio and Jordi Alba tried to do a few things, but it just wasn't there. Like, as soon as we scored the goal, that we kind of dropped the march and dropped the level, and we need to give more. We need to give more. It's very early on. This is not bashing the team. It's not time to bash the team. We need to keep working things. Koeman, I think, is doing a pretty decent job at working things out. Sergio Roberto and Jordi Alba were pretty fine. Jordi Alba got injured. Let's see. For the time I'm recording this video, I still don't know how long Jordi Alba is going to be out. I hope that it's not too long. We have the international break for him to recover. We did see this debut. Also, we saw Trincao and Pedri. Oh well, we'll see. We also saw Pjanic, but there's a lot of things to to discuss going forward. Like, I didn't like that the first player to leave the pitch was Fati instead of Coutinho, because like I was saying, Fati didn't have his best game. He had a pretty average game, but at least he was doing things. He was attempting things. Coutinho is just that he wasn't attempting anything. And you know what's worse than failing? It's not attempting things. And this is something that was said by Guardiola when he was at Barcelona, and that it should be put there in a plate in the dressing room every time we're about to go for a game. I'll forgive you that you fail, but not that you don't work hard enough. Those are words that are like, try and try and try. Try hard. If you fail, keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. Because eventually you'll get it right. But if you don't try it, you're never going to get it right. Ansu Fati, I saw something very worried from Messi. And that was that Ansu Fati, I don't remember what shot it was, what moment of the game it was, but Ansu Fati took a shot that, you know, he normally does. Cuts inside, takes a shot. And as soon as he took the shot, Messi goes and kind of looks at Fati the way and like kind of yells to him, well, not really yelling, but like kind of complaining to him of like why you took the shot. And that's something I don't like, because it already reminds me of previous experiences. For example, Luis Suarez yelling at Deulofeu, yelling at Denis Suarez, at Andre Gomez, at Munir, at Sandro, Messi and Suarez doing that to those players respectively. And that is not an attitude that I want to see. I hope that this doesn't become, you know, because as soon as that happened, Ansu Fati went from having kind of 2 shots in like the first half to having, I think, no shots in the second half. So like, you know, must have been like, Ansu Fati must have thought like, okay, I'm not gonna shoot again because, you know, Messi might get mad at me. And I'm not saying Messi is a dictator by any means, but like, there are things that I'm not gonna praise Messi for everything just because he's Messi. Like, I'm gonna praise Messi because he normally is Messi and normally does Messi type things. But the things that I don't agree with, I'm gonna say it without me having any problems on saying them. Other than that, we have our next game coming up in a couple weeks. We'll see. Transfer windows coming up. I'm going to talk about the transfer window. Guys, I should have said this in the beginning of the video because most of you guys only watch the first couple minutes of the videos. But for you guys here, if you guys really want me to do a live stream tomorrow, I'm going to release the Barcelona video about what's the final squad. But if you guys want me to talk about other transfers, I might do a live stream for you guys. I don't have work tomorrow, so that should be pretty good. I can do a live stream maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Depends if you guys like it. Let me know, guys, if you guys will like that. And anyways, guys, with all said and done, guys, leave me all your opinions in the comment section below. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next one, Blaugranas.